I support traditional marriage because if we redefine it, it will produce mandated curriculum into our public schools. And I have examples of that curriculum along. And I think if the average parent saw what that curriculum taught, they would not want it to their children. Finally, we are not talking about, when we're talking about gay marriage, we're not talking about an immutable characteristic, like the color of your skin, okay? The human genome map was completed in 2003. There is no gay gene, okay? So the concept that you're born that way and it's an immutable characteristic is an unscientific lie, okay? The human genome map has been completed. I urge you as the news media to give both sides a fair and open hearing on this debate because it has tremendous ramifications, not only for our society, but for our children in general. Thank you.
I am Representative Peggy Scott. I represent Andover and Northern Coon Rapids and one precinct in Ramsey. Thank you for being here today. And no matter what form this bill takes, the debate over this issue needs to be very transparent. The public, above all, needs to know what the impacts of a decision like this, of a law like this, would be. For example, the impact of redefining marriage on religious liberties reaches far beyond concern for clergy being forced to marry gay couples that are wanting to be married at a church that disagrees with that. So, again, I just hope that this process is transparent and that the truth comes out to the people of Minnesota on the long-term ramifications of this. Thank you.
Senator Dan Hall from Burnsville. I want to come at it with a similar angle, religious liberty. Religious liberty, again, goes far beyond the church. It also has to do with businesses, schools, charities, nonprofits alike. As a member of the clergy, that I am, this bill says I won't have to perform marriages, and yet what will the bill next year look like? It'll change. Once you open the door, you're not going to be able to shut it. I'll tell you today, there have been many professionals in other states that have been taken to court on this issue of not performing or not being a part of a wedding ceremony. I personally will go to jail before I ever perform a marriage to a homosexual.
If we pass gay marriage, religious rights, parental rights, business rights are all going to be infringed. There will be changes, and you can just look at other states or look to the north in Canada and you can see that there clearly are changes. Last year, DFL legislators argued that we did not need a constitutional amendment because marriage was in our statute, which is true. But that premise and why they brought it out was not true because you see some of those same legislators now promoting gay marriage. This, to me, is just another example of the DFL overreach, one of many issues. Thank you.
And I think, like many ministers, there is no way that we're going to allow ourselves to be put in a situation that we would have to perform a homosexual marriage.
Well, just help me with this. Is that happening in other places?
I know for other businesses, other, clergy, not yet. Well, hopefully never. Yeah.
Can I add to that one too? Because
head count. I don't have a head count, but the one thing that is significant that you must know is that 75 of the 87 counties in the state of Minnesota, 75, their populations voted for the marriage amendment.
Choice that it's not a genetic choice. People are not born gay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what my opinion is. It matters what the scientific facts are. And again, the human genome map was completed in 2003. There is no gay gene. And the result is that it is a sexual choice versus an immutable characteristic, such as the color of your skin or your ethnic background or whatever it might be. The facts are in on that. That's not really disputable. And to continue to report that people are born that way simply does not line up